So first off, I want to give you the chance to take a quick minute and introduce yourself to the voters and who you are and what you stand for.
I am Mike Marron. I'm the current state representative in the 104th District. I'm a lifelong resident of Vermilion County, a fifth generation farmer. I have lived here my entire life, except for when I went away to college. I got my bachelor's degree in ag business from Murray State University and was on the rodeo team down there. And then got my first job right after college, kind of in the St. Louis area. But moved back home to the family farm in 2000 and have been on the family farm ever since. I've got a wife, Brandy, and a daughter, Ainsley, and started out as a township supervisor and moved up to county government, and now I'm on the state level.
Now, you've been, great roots in this area, and I want to know, why are you the right person to continue to do this job?
Well, I think I've got a great handle on my district. I make it a point to go out, and when I was in county government, I made it a point to go out and get the viewpoints of my constituents so I could do a good job representing them. And I feel like, I'm a lifelong resident of this district, and so I think I do a good job of representing the district. And I think I've got a really good track record. I've only been in Springfield for 2 years, but I feel like I've accomplished a lot of good things. I worked with Senator Scott Bennett, who of course is a Democrat, I'm a Republican, to get the Coal Ash Pollution Prevention Act passed, which was a huge issue locally in Vermilion County with the coal ash pollution on the Middle Fork River. That was something I was really proud of. Brought some infrastructure projects back to the 104th District, got the Danville Casino going. So I really feel good about some of the accomplishments that we've made in the first 2 years. And the other thing is I've tried to be really real with my constituents because there are some serious issues. There's issues with ethics, with Speaker Madigan in the State House. And I try to tell it like it is and really try to educate and inform the people back home to let them know when things are not right, when the speaker pulls some of the nonsense that he does. I want to let people know about that so they're informed.
And so if you are reelected, what would your focus be on going forward? What would you like to accomplish with another 2 years?
I really think, number one, prior to the COVID outbreak, and even now, if the state's going to move forward, we've got to have ethics reform. Because the speaker has been in office longer than I've been alive, and there's a lot of really questionable things when it comes to ethics that the speaker does. And so number one, I'm going to continue to push for ethics reform. I personally feel like the speaker's been in office long enough. He needs to step aside. That's number one. But then number two, we're going to have to deal with the after effects of COVID. Help the businesses that have been harmed by all of this and make sure that we're able to grow the economy and get jobs back that have been negatively impacted by COVID. And then also, on the state level, we're going to have to tighten our belt because this has had such a huge impact on our budget and our revenue that comes into the state. We've got to cut spending and tighten our belt. And we got to make sure that those resources are still available for local governments who are going to see a dramatic reduction, local governments and school districts that are going to see a dramatic reduction in revenue as a result of all this as well.
So my other question, what would you say to those voters and people in your district who don't feel like their voice is being heard because they live downstate?
Well, I really want people to reach out to me and let me know how you feel. I've got an open door policy. I talk to people all the time on Facebook Messenger, answer emails. I'm not always answering the phone at the office, but the ladies that work in my office are there to answer the phone. We want to hear that input. We want to know what people are feeling because I think that's one of the most critical parts of my job is to be the voice of that message in Springfield. And I think maybe that's one of my frustrations through the whole COVID pandemic is I really feel like the governor and the legislative leaders, the speaker in particular haven't listened to people downstate, listened to the people in my district. So I've tried to do some innovative things, Facebook videos and things like that, social media, to really try to, once I've talked to people in my district and I really get a sense for how they're feeling, I try to convey that message in any way that I can.
I wanted to give you an opportunity to just have like a closing statement, about to the voters, or whatever you'd like to say, just for a quick minute.
Well, thank you for the interview. And I tell you what, it's been an honor and a humbling experience to serve in this capacity. I walk into that beautiful Capitol building every day and sit underneath a huge portrait of Abraham Lincoln, and I got to pinch myself and think, wow, how did this happen to me? But it's something that I take very seriously. It is truly the honor of a lifetime, and I want the voters of the 104th to know that I'm doing the best job that I can and always will to represent them in Springfield.